Phantom Tollbooth, The Dark Knight Returns, 1984, The Sparrow, Pride and Prejudice, Our Jack Straw Partnership, and many others, Michael Owcharuk.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, there we go. You can kind of see me. There we go. Hi, thank you, everybody. So, my name is Michael Owcharuk, as Wes just said. Thank you, Wes. With me, I have Claire Idstrom.
You got it.
Thank you. And Leanna Keith, which I've been saying her first name wrong for so long. I'm so sorry. So I'm a 6'2", slim white guy for all you listening at home. I'm wearing a blue and pink, white plaid shirt and jeans and glasses. And Claire and Leanna will be performing later, so they will do the descriptions. But I'm very, very, very stoked to have enlisted their help in this song. So, Art Spiegelman's Mouse. I came across this book like circa 1993 in St. Mark's Comics in the East Village in New York City. I was in high school, and I just always bummed around the comic book shop, and I remember sitting on the floor and like reading almost the whole first book. It had just won the first book had just won the Pulitzer Prize the year before, and I couldn't finish it because they kicked me out because I didn't buy anything. Yeah, I was like sitting on the floor cross-legged for like 45 minutes. Anyway. It's that's the only humorous thing really I could say, but it's really powerful. I'm Ukrainian, and my paternal grandparents were in forced labor by the Nazis. It's a really long story that I'm not going to get into here, but that's where they met and then ended up in a displaced persons camp at the end of World War II. Luckily, in the American sphere of influence of Germany, so they waited for the lottery for about 5 years. My dad was born in that camp. And so there was a lot that related to me. And then growing up, we had a house in the Catskills, just like the Spiegelmans, where they would go. And my grandmother spoke German and Russian and Ukrainian and a little bit of Polish, and she understood Yiddish, so she would always talk with the other Jewish ladies at the lake when we were down there, and I would catch every other word. And they were all of that generation, so she talked to a lot of survivors and stuff. So it always had, it had a very meaningful impact on me. And rereading it now for this show, there was one line in the second book when Abraham is speaking to Vladek when they get to Auschwitz first. They were supposed to go to Hungary, but there was this whole intrigue, and they're kind of looking at the camp, and Abraham says to him, he goes, "And there's only one way out of here for all of us, through those chimneys." And that hit me real hard. So what I have for you today, it's kind of a two-part thing. They all blend together. The first part is a melody that I found for the Mourner's Kaddish, and that Leanna's going to play on the flute, and then I added some text at the end here. And I was talking to Abby backstage. We were running through it earlier, because as far as I know, this melody is written anonymously. I added some chords and tweaked it a little bit, and she and her son was like, "We recognize this." I was like, "Oh, wow, okay." I was like, I tried to do my due diligence with research and could not find the author of it because I'd like to credit them. So in addition, if anybody recognizes this melody, knows who wrote it, please tell me. So you hear that first, and then kind of the sung part that Claire's going to sing, we're all going to do together, is text I wrote and a melody I wrote for it. So without further ado, thank you very much.
Michael Owcharuk, joined by Leanna Keith, Claire Idstrom.